means rewind, a gunshot means forward. You requested it, so we rewind.
We've been friends for a very long time, since we were teenagers.
Yeah.
We'll let you fill in the blanks what that means. It's been a long time. But yeah, so we both went to after school sort of, well, say after school, but it was even in college.
Community.
Like community creative arts centre.
Yes.
And I was there doing sort of like music, singing, songwriting, music production kind of stuff, and G was there doing dancing.
Yeah, I used to do dance. Was like my first creative expression. So I was there dancing and teaching dance at the time as well.
You were low-key doing music as well in the basement.
Yeah,
you were told that
I was
actually
dabbling in music, but more so into my dance at the time. And yeah, so that's how we kind of first connected. And then over the years, we just stayed in touch. We've got mutual friends as well, and I think over the years the friendship kind of grew closer and closer. Then I started doing music a bit more. I was like following Nadia on the music circuit and doing gigs myself. We got to a point, as a lot of artists do, where you kind of think, is this going anywhere? I'm not sure. And so we both took a little bit of a break, and then a promoter that knew us both said, well, if you don't want to gig on your own, why don't you do a gig together? So we started singing each other's songs and providing backing vocals, and then choosing covers to sing together. And that's how we started, probably 2018 times. And then back end of 2019, we did the first We Out Here Fest, and like some friends were like, you know, maybe you need to come up with a name for this now, rather than just Georgia Copeland and Nadia Latoya. So yeah, after that we were like, you know what, we are gonna put a project together. MELONYX was just gonna be a project at first. Our label head Rob Louis and our producer Joe Buda saw us at We Out Here, and then Rob Louis reached out, said he'd love to hear some demos from us, and then we got in the studio. You contacted Joe, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a catalyst for us really, because we'd been wanting to make music together for ages, even through all the ups and downs of, oh, shall we stay doing it, should we not, and everything just in its time, basically. So that was a nice little push for us to do what we already had in mind anyway.
Exactly, and MELONYX was born.
So it's called Soul Glow.
Yes.
It's executive produced by Joe Buda and the Can't Stop Won't Stop camp. So there's a few producers within the camp that all submitted like beats for us to write to and stuff, and then Joe does his magic and brings it all together. And it's I think it's a bit of a continuation in a way of our Black Elixir EP.
Yes.
It's a collection of conversations between ourselves about our experience, our individual as well as what we feel may be collective experiences, especially like the Black people and Black women. But actually, when you peel at the surface, really, it's relatable to anyone, because we've got like the human side, like what we like to call the earthly side, like where it's all like about our human emotions and stuff, but then we've got like the cosmic sort of divine side where it's like you know, like spiritual and that vibe. So yeah,
I would definitely say in terms of the album, it's more, I would say it's definitely more for everyone. Like obviously we're always going to speak from our perspective as Black women, but there's a lot of themes in there, and like Nadia said, we've really tried to touch on that kind of earthly versus the cosmic and the divine, and yin and yang, and how that represents our relationship. You know, what one of us has, the other then doesn't have, but brings something else to the table. So we feel like we really balance each other out, and we wanted that theme to continue through the album. So it's also reflected in the artwork, which we really love. Big up Phil for making that for us. But yeah, we'd just say there's a lot of different messages in there. We'd like to say there's a few different vibes, obviously staying true with our hip-hop, R&B, lovers rock influenced vibe. And yeah, we're just really excited. We're really proud of the project. It's our first album. I'm not even gonna lie, we're like, are we ready for an album?
We were happy to just do an EP, but the label were like,
no, do an album. So it's been a little work in progress, and we've taken our time with it. We've not rushed anything, but yeah, we're really, really excited, and we think there will be something for everyone on there.
Yeah.
There's more heartfelt stuff, more like vibey, and
it's definitely like a journey of
Yes.
self-discovery as well, and I think that comes out as well. Like it's very much shown us, well, for me anyway, I feel like it's shown what we care about, which is like that, like just striving for self-care, self-healing, self-love. Like we're not ones to like really write about like relationship love that much, but when I think about the concept of the album, the theme of love comes up a lot, but in the terms of like love for your family, love for your inner child, or do you know what I mean? Like healing yourself, like just it all for me just seems to come back to love. So it's almost like a collection of like, I like to think of affirmations and mantras and just messages that you would want you to tell your inner critic or whatever. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Like just,
and we wanted it to feel like
so hard on yourself
journey as well. So we're hoping that when people listen, they really get that flow and that, you know, that ebbing and flowing and different vibes, and we want people to feel that as they listen. So hopefully they will. Who would we love to collaborate with? Oh my god, I feel like the list just could be out of control.
It really could be, because obviously there's our icons that we grew up loving, and then there's our peers, especially in the UK right now. There's so much like good music coming out of the UK and so many brilliant artists. But who would I think probably at the top for us, like in terms of contemporary or current, would be like a Masego.
Yeah, Masego or MELONYX. Yeah, we'd love that. In terms of some contemporaries from the UK, like I'm absolutely in love with Soul and Ego LMA as well, like either of those. But, I mean, the list could go on, and then obviously you've got the people that we've just idolized for so long. I mean, if we could do an Erykah Badu collab, that would be insane. But yeah, the list just goes on. Like Children of Zeus, like we've done a collaboration with Toe, but I'd love to do something like that we brought out ourselves.
Together. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but there's just so many good artists out there. But I think for us, definitely. Koi Radical. I think definitely top though. I think currently probably would be in Masego.
Yeah, we're a little bit obsessed.
Yeah, just slightly. First and foremost, we want to shout out Fusicology for all of the support you've been showing MELONYX and our music, and for having us here for this interview. We're so excited, and
big love, guys.
Big love, and hope we get to meet you soon in person. Obviously, shout out to the label True Thoughts, based out in Brighton. They've really helped push us forward and got behind what we're doing as well, and great relationship that we've got with them. Can't forget Joe Buddha and Can't Stop Won't Start.
Yeah.
What else would you say?
Everyone. Well, not everyone. Obviously, the list is quite big, but they're the main
people. Yeah, Nads Buddha, 10,000 Nights, Bakes, who produced on the album, Jay Felix, who produced Solar Power,
Frankie Bones,
Jackson, all of the team, and all of the musicians that have played on the album as well. Big up you guys, because you're as much a part of this product as we are, and we're really grateful for
Bill as well for our amazing artwork.
We can't we just are so in love with it. But just everybody who's supported us up until this point, man.
Yeah, the fans,
obviously. Not City as well, our hometown. Yeah, we're just really grateful for everyone who's got behind us, and hopefully you guys will continue to support us in what we do next and in the album.